Very good, friends. All right, time to do another installment of Aunt Barb's Magic Oven. Yours truly, Doc South here, scratching. Oh gosh, wait a minute. Oh yeah. Oh God, boy, whoever invented that back scratcher, yeah, oh, bless their bless their soul. Oh, there are those spots you just can't. Yeah. Wait a minute. Gosh, don't mind me. I got a pen. I can there. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Better. Now I can concentrate. Okay, when we last left off on Aunt Barb's Magic Oven, we were all sitting around at Aunt Barb's house, the whole family, watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which was going kind of crazy. Uh, Again, I refer you to past chapters. The most recently past chapters should have all you need to catch up on the parade. Won't go into it here. And now there's a knock at the door. Yes, and it turns out it's Pope John Paul and President Reagan at the door. Yeah, with the Secret Service and I think the Swiss Guard. All right. No, they're smiling. We're okay. They're smiling. All right. Aunt Barb's Magic Oven. That sure ain't Avon calling. Grandma and I were expecting our two guests, but I guess we neglected to tell anyone else in the family. My father and Uncle Bill both stood at attention and saluted with the right hand as they tried to hide their beer bottles with the left. Aunt Barb, right? What would you do? Of course. Aunt Barb and her sisters, including my mom, ran around the house trying to pick up the place a little. Aunt Barb hollered to not let our guests into the kitchen. She had two of the girls, I think it was Judy and Barbie, run upstairs and get quilts for the worn-out sofa in the TV room. She had Renee and Jay bounding up the steps to scrub the bathroom and make sure there was toilet paper on the roller. Little Billy was in charge of getting all the beer bottles off the end tables. It was also his mission to find the Bible and place it on the coffee table. Nothing could be done with all the turkeys and bags of stuffing. Just nothing could be done. At the front door, sure enough, there was John Paul and President Reagan. John Paul had his robes on, and the president was wearing a nice flannel shirt and slacks. They were both holding gifts, like they were coming to a housewarming. It looked like John Paul had a nice antipasto tray, and President Reagan was holding a huge bag of chocolates. They were making small talk with each other, and as they admired Uncle Bill's pile of deer antlers in the side yard. Uncle Bill was fixing to use them someday to make a coat rack for the hallway. Of course, this would happen over Aunt Barb's dead body. Uncle Bill kept a bronze. Oh yeah, Uncle Bill kept a bronze naked lady desk organizer on the phone table. He made it himself. Yes. Well, he's a tool and die maker. Yeah, he could do that. And let's see. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was on the phone table. One of the kids stuck it into the phone book drawer on the phone table and signaled to Aunt Barb that all was well. Barb and her crew bigwig proofed the house in record time, 37 seconds from a dead start. Not bad, I thought, as Grandma and I went to meet our guests. Outside in the yard, the Secret Service and the Vatican Swiss Guard had things under control. 4 guards with machine guns at the ready were standing watch over the presidential helicopter. The chopper landed in the middle of the graveyard that bordered Bill and Barb's home. Bill always said that the neighbors on that side of the house were very quiet and never bothered anyone. Still, the Secret Service wasn't taking any chances. More agents and guards had secured the house perimeter. We didn't even hear them deploy. A gunship hovered in silence over the house. I thought how it might be bigger than any 2 houses on Barb and Bill's street. It sure would make a mess if it lost power and fell on us all. I mean, a big chopper. Grandma opened the door and smiled. With open arms, she hugged the Pope and then turned to President Reagan and hugged him too. The 3 of them all did the kiss on the cheek thing. You know that? Yeah, okay. Grandma asked if both of her guests were feeling better after being shot earlier in the year. They both said they felt great and smiled and said they sure were hungry. I took the antipasto tray from John Paul. It looked like it might be heavy for him. The two world leaders put out their hands for a shake. I realized that with the antipasto in my right hand, I only had my left hand free for shaking. I shook hands with President Reagan first. I had to sort of flip my left hand upside down to make a good link up. It was awkward. We got through it with a laugh. The president wondered out loud if my shaking hands with my left hand meant that I was a Democrat. The Pope just grabbed my one free hand with both of his hands. Then he lightly punched my left arm. Well, and I could tell these were great guys. The guards were ordered to stand at ease. Grandma told the guys that she'd have Aunt Barb make some nice sandwiches for them and get Billy to bring them out. The guards smiled and said how they'd show Billy the machine guns and the chopper. There you go, Secret Service agents smiling. Usually, they have Barb and Bills. You got to smile there. As we all went inside, Billy ran past us with a tray full of sandwiches, hollering and cheering. He couldn't get out there fast enough. He yelled hi to the Pope and slapped five with the president, but he really wanted to see that chopper. As we all went inside, dodging Billy and his tray, I kept thinking, gosh, the president, the Pope, that great parade, and Aunt Barb's cooking. How could Thanksgiving get any better? I had a feeling I was about to find out. Grandma and her guests called for an important meeting immediately in the living room. It was all hands on deck. Now. Okay. Well, we'll find out some more tomorrow. Okay. I hope you're enjoying these, friends. Tell your friends, share the video if you like them. If you don't, certainly don't have to, but I'm enjoying reading these to you, so I ain't going to stop now. No. I'm having too much fun. All right. So if you would just, pass them on to others. I would suggest they start at the beginning because this is going to be if you don't start at the beginning, this story, it'll make you cuckoo. Yes. All right. Well, we'll see you later. Thank you and God bless.